Spartan8181XBL. Thank you for the $10. Be sure to follow him on Twitch at xSimpyX. He also wanted me to say this in Irish. How do you do? How do you do? Oh, look at all this oil. What do you think you're doing, boy? Look at all this oil. What's up, everybody? Drag back at it again with another video on Insurgency Sandstorm. So the reason why I'm covering this is because I haven't actually seen too many people talking about it, at least not here on the YouTube side. I haven't seen that many videos about it, but one day a subscriber had actually come into my Discord and posted a link. The link leads to a Reddit post on the Insurgency Sandstorm forum. This was posted by a developer about a week ago. I was going to cover it then, but you know, life comes at you fast. It's called The State of Production Round 2. After watching the 3-episode documentary that Insurgency Sandstorm did with The Escapist, you know, I just wanted to see if they were actually doing anything, and this just so happened to pop up in my chat like about a day afterwards, so I might as well, you know, bring this to light. Oh yeah, for those that didn't know, Insurgency Sandstorm actually did a documentary with The Escapist. If you want to go watch that, I'll have it linked down in the description for anybody to go see. It's really good. I recommend. It brings a lot of things into perspective. But anyways, getting on with the state of production. This big newsletter essentially talks about what they've been doing for the past month and what they're going to be doing moving forward. For the most part, it seems like they've actually been doing a whole lot of optimization, hot fixes. They said that they're also aware of population issues. They are working on ways to improve the populations, and feedback is always welcome. They say that the studio has been really pleased with the way that things are going, but they are still introducing ways to optimize the game and reevaluating their internal production process. They have a post here that says infrastructure, and essentially it talks about what they have actually added to the studio in terms of infrastructure. They say that construction was actually completed on Tuesday, September 10th, the same day as an update apparently. I don't know if they mean like a building or if they just mean renovations, but there's a picture here, so. Oh, okay, so it's just like they're adding another, like a room, I guess, maybe for audio possibly. Oh yeah, it says right here. It's not too fancy. We're adding carpet and some soundproofing echo. Yeah, okay, so this is an audio room. All right. Basically just talks about this one room, it seems. Oh, they might actually be using this room for streaming purposes, possibly. Maybe to keep up their PR. I mean, if that's the case, neato. The next one is personal, and they say that they are excited to announce additions to the team. They've hired a dedicated community manager. As she acclimates and continues to take over the reins of the community development and community outreach, she'll likely become a more omnipresent force on the sub. We love her, and you will too. We shall see, good sir, or madam, whoever wrote this. They now have dedicated internal manual testing capabilities, and over the next few weeks, the infrastructure to support and utilize automated testing will come online as well. They got a new QA engineer that started on Monday. He says that one of the testers is going to bolster their player support efforts. So that's interesting. As we continue to flesh out an internal support division to help our players troubleshoot technical issues and create documentation and a knowledge base on how to resolve common problems. There's quite a bit here when it comes to performance and optimization here. It pretty much takes up the entire page. The main focus for the team when it comes to the optimization is what people have been saying. Quote, fix the game's performance problems, unquote. Quote, the game doesn't run well on my machine, unquote. Quote, the game needs to be optimized to run better, unquote. They say here, I want to be 100% clear on this. We heard you, and we are making optimization our #1 priority over the next 3 months. So yeah, optimization is a big thing for them. And again, I'm not going to read all of this, but I mean, there's a lot of things that they're trying to say here. Here's another big announcement. Console release announcement. Yeah, so if anybody doesn't remember, they released a trailer for, I believe, the PS4 and Xbox, but they never actually gave a date as to when it was going to come out. Like, it just said 2019. But they say here, as I mentioned in my original SOP post, the console version is coming. At the time of my previous post, I wasn't comfortable releasing the details related to our console release. Now, I have all my ducks in order, and I'm ready to present the news to the community. Insurgency Sandstorm will officially be coming to consoles in spring of 2020. After evaluating the scopes and concerns regarding the optimization, back in July we began a dialogue internally and with our publisher, Focus Home Interactive, about how to best proceed forward with releasing on console. Given the studio's history, we didn't have a lot of pre-existing experience internally relating to console porting, optimization, navigating console, technical requirement checklist, etc. The hope is that we could go alongside the talented developers who could help us navigate these challenges and the process itself. So basically what I think this is them looking at the launch of Insurgency Sandstorm on the PC and seeing how unoptimized the game was at launch. They kind of bungled the launch in terms of optimization, and they did here. I mean, there was like so many people that were complaining about the optimization. Like anytime that Sandstorm would actually come up, that's all I would hear is just that game seriously needs to be optimized, this and that. And yeah, it's just been an issue with them jumping ship from, you know, Source to Unreal Engine. So they probably looked at that and they're like, okay, so we can't bungle it on the console version, because if we do, then we're gonna lose an entire fan base. Like they have a chance to get a bunch of fans on the console, but if they bungle that release too, then they're gonna lose a potential revenue source there. Or at least that's just how I'm interpreting it. I actually like the idea of delaying the game because it's better to have a game that actually functions than the one that you get on release and then all of a sudden it just doesn't work, or it's too laggy, or the optimization is just really bad. So I am in favor of them delaying the game on console so that they actually have everything fixed by then, hopefully. And like they said here, they're gonna have some trouble porting over the game over to console because it's just a new thing for them. But yeah, the rest of this basically talks about how it's going to impact their future, and a majority of it is just focusing on optimization, it seems. And that's really about it. If anybody wants to read all of it, then I will link it down in the description. It is very extensive, so I mean, if you do want to actually look into it, you're gonna get a lot of things that I didn't cover here. Be sure to subscribe, click the bell, like the video, leave a comment, and most importantly, share it. I can't stress that one enough. If you want to support the channel, just send me $2 on Patreon, or check out my NordVPN affiliate link. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming out to watch, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.